Whoops. It might help if I hit the right button. There we go, guys. I am Gamestah's RagnaroK. I am here at Latrobe University, Bandura for Respawn Land. As you just heard, one of my co-commentators, Shaz, just gave himself a shout out. He is actually playing today. He's actually playing in the game I am about to cast. He is playing one of the carry heroes from what I've been told. Who knows which one that's going to be, but it doesn't matter. But we are into the bans and the picking stage, so we'll shoot straight over to the in-game thing. And there we go. We do have Crazy Bill Clan going up against proudly sponsored by Centrelink. Proudly sponsored by Centrelink was the last game we just saw. Absolutely pump-stopped. Not 1-1-1. So a little unfortunate for those guys, but you know, it is a part of the game. It is something that does happen. Don't forget, guys, there is lots of casts going on here today. We do have two of our other casters, Kit Fox and Cold Blood. They are casting the League of Legends for you guys. That will be over at www.twitch.tv/GamestahTV2. So go over and check those guys out if you want to see a little bit of League of Legends actions from Respawn. But the bans and picks are underway. We do have the bans of IO and Alchemist already banned out by Crazy Bill Clan. Batrider Darkseer was banned out by proudly sponsored by Centrelink. The pickups were Lifestealer and Lena from Crazy Bill Clan. PSBC did pick up the Naga as well as the Shadow Demon, and the first ban out was Treant Protector straight out of the gate, and we do have an Outward Destroyer is being banned. And another shout out to Shads, because you guys could see it in the top right hand corner of my screen. I will be changing that so I can't get spammed anymore. There we go. And while I am casting this, I will give a shout out to Detox as well as Mosh, the guys who are watching on this stream. Two guys I play Counter-Strike Global Offensive with quite regularly. Unfortunately, I have to carry them. They'll get that joke. But we are waiting on the next ban now from PSBC. Wondering what they want to ban out. I mean, like, they played such in a unison last game. They absolutely stomped that aggressive tri-lane that tried to come down their way, and it will be a Queen of Pain ban out. So it looks like they're going to be trying to ban out a little bit of that mid lane, and a Gyrocopter ban straight back from Crazy Bill Clan. Crazy Bill Clan will be able to pick up the very next one, and it will be a Dragon Knight. And I do have, sorry guys, I'm just trying to organize something with one of the guys over at the Respawn desk. There we go. Shout out to Nathan. He is one of the guys here at Respawn Land. He is trying to organize as much as he possibly can, does lots of stuff for the group. And we will go back to the game, and PSBC have picked up a Bounty Hunter, so it looks like it's probably going to be an offlane Bounty Hunter. He will be able to just go invis and be an absolute nuisance, so very early sentries will be have to picked up by which are the top lane of Crazy Bill Clan. But in saying that, it might be a little hard to do so, because you know, if he does manage to block off one, you'll have to place down that ward in the exact right spot, so then you'll have one for the lane when you gank up on that Bounty Hunter. But a Clockwork has been picked up by Crazy Bill Clan, so proudly sponsored by Centrelink won't have that this game. That Clockwork has just hooking everywhere every 12 seconds. Every time it was off cooldown, he just jumped straight into it and did whatever he pleased. But there is one more pickup until we go to the very last banning stage from Parody sponsored by Centrelink. I'm wondering what they're going to do. It looks like they've gone straight for their two supports straight up, Naga Simon and Shadow Demon. That Naga did quite good work. It wouldn't surprise me if they picked up an Invoker again, because it worked so well. But a Phantom Lancer pickup now. Cancer Lancer is on the field. So Cancer Lancer is going to come in and absolutely wreck some faces. Looks like Jeffy's coming up here. He might be having something to say. No, he's not. Jeffy, the guy that's running a few of the tournaments here, he is also running the League of Legends tournament, as well as a couple of others. A shout out to him. But it does look like the bans are coming out. Magnus ban, so look, they know they need a mid laner, so they do ban out a Magnus. Such a strong one, such a good team fight hero, and good setup, especially with the Naga Siren, and a Nyx Assassin ban out to final off. And pretty good ban there. They are looking for one more support hero, so unsure who it's going to be. Wouldn't surprise me actually if it was a Keeper of the Light coming out here, but that goes all out aggressive, and it looks like they will have to run an aggressive try lane. They do have a Life Stealer, Lena, as well as the Dragon Knight. They need a good setup for the Lena stun, so they need some sort of proper stun, a Vengeful Spirit maybe, along those lines, although you don't see her much anymore. And a Rubik, so you're going to have to lift into the Lena stun, and then either the Open Wounds or the Dragon Knight stun coming out. And we are going for one mid hero now to come out, proudly sponsored by Centrelink. And the way they snowballed last game, it wouldn't surprise me at all if there was a Templar Assassin that came out here for the mid lane. But I'm unsure what these players play. I'm unsure the way they want to go, so I'm not sure if that's the way they want to run their lanes. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if they just decide to run down the time here and pick up whoever they please. And should be, where are we? What are we doing? And it does look like we just have a little bit more going up, and there we go, Templar Assassin. So it was the Templar Assassin that's coming out, and the Snowball hero that can do massive amounts of damage, especially if you get up that meld. That meld can just pump out so much, so quickly. But they are picking up all their heroes right now. We're just waiting for a couple of heroes to be picked up on Crazy Bill clan side, and then this game can jump in and get underway. So it does look like Shads will be playing on that Clockwork. So he is playing that semi-carry sort of role. He's playing more of the initiator in this game. But there we go. We are into the game now, and we'll go through publicly sponsored by Centrelink to begin with. We do have Nade AU. Will be playing on that Templar Assassin in the mid lane. Legendary Sosin. He will be playing on that Bounty Hunter. We do have Fatty. He's going to be playing up on that Shadow Demon. Phantom Lancer will be played by Arba. And then we have Infinity. Will be picked up on top of that Naga Siren. We'll go up to the to the Dragon Knight straight up. We do have Monsoon. He will be playing on the Dragon Knight. We do have Shads playing on the Clockwork Goblin. We do have Thank You for playing on Lifestealer. Cypher will be playing on top of the Lena, and then we have Rubik on Nib. I am going to go over to my Skype right now. Hold on one second, guys. I'm sorry, I'm just a lead caster here for the day, and I have to sort out a couple of things. No, G2 Kip Fox can't hear the second one, assuming cold. Okay, I'll let the boys know in... sorry guys. Sorry about that, fellas. But alright, so we are going underway. There's nothing going on. There's no real things. If you boys would just excuse me for 1 second. There you go, guys. Sorry about that. I just had to sort something out. I was getting some info from our main guy, so I can now set that to offline. And now I am able to cast away. So it does look like there will be aggressive tri lane going up on the top. We do have Nib. Yeah, these three going up, and it will be a solo Bounty Hunter up here on Legendary soon, and we do have an off lane, and it does look like he's in a little bit of trouble already. He has managed to get picked up. He does cog up straight away. He will get disrupted. The cogs aren't going to last this long. He might be in a little bit of trouble. There we go. The Phantom Dancer goes down. The net does go out. Shad's in a lot of trouble down here on this lane. Will they have enough damage to get him? Does look like he's going to start potting up. There we go. We do have the thing going out. Big dive coming out now from the Phantom Lancer. He's going to take a big amount of damage, just as much as the Clockwork did, but he still has a full salve that he can use. Clockwork had to pot his just to make sure he was going to be able to stay alive. He's going to tango up. He has used his cogs very, very early on, but he does not die to first blood there. Good movements by Shad, just making sure he got out of there. Good use of the healing salve, knowing when he's not going to take much damage, so he's able to get a bit of health up. That Spirit Lance, and now basically Phantom Lancer has no more mana left, so he's not going to be able to do too much more on this lane. Going back up, we'll have a look at the clock. The Bounty Hunter's going. Bounty Hunter is up here. He does have 1 point in his thing. There is a little bit of harass going down from the Rubik, just trying to get as much damage as he can on there. Now he's going to have to run around, pull the aggro back up to the creep wave, which has been pulled off now by the Lena. The Lena has got a double stack up there. It's going to kill off this creep wave very, very quickly. Bounty Hunter not able to make it round. Level 2 now on the Lena, very, very early on. Lifesteal is already level 2, and the Rubik just popped it himself. So level 2 all round up here for the top lane already. We do have a look. Phantom Lancer, he is up to level 2. Go back down. Level 1 on the Shadow Demon right now. So the supports are doing fantastically well up in the top lane for Crazy Bull Clan. They're getting a little bit more. And have a look at Legendary. He's just sitting there in the bush. He knows where he can get experience, where he can't get experience. It's not about getting farm for the Bounty Hunter. It's more about just getting the experience, get up that level 6, and then the gold comes rushing in once you get that track up, and you're able to get the bonus gold. 150 gold for every kill for himself, and then 50 bonus gold for all of his allies as well. And there we go. It looks like they're going to be able to deny straight off. So they're trying to deny this Bounty Hunter. He's only up to about level 2.5. We've got Lifesteal. He's nearly up there. And First Blood down on the bottom lane. Sorry, guys. I missed that. But I wasn't expecting Clockwork to go out and get killed like that. So First Blood going down on Shads. Shads, you are amazing at casting but not playing. So Shads is the first one to go down on this lane, so it will be a little bit of a boost down here. And it looks like the Naga was in there, so the Naga gets a little bit of a boost down here. Does got level 3 as and poor Shadow Demon still at level 1, trying to pull through, trying to get gold, and Shadsy's now walking out to the bottom lane. Does have 1 point on it, and it does look like there's rockets going over, and he will be rocketing up onto that lane. Is going to kill it off a little more, so the creeps will be able to hurt this a lot more than it is, but he's already picking out, saying he wants to pull it through. We go back down here on the Bounty Hunter. It is pushed up to tower, so Bounty Hunter's able to get a lot of farm down here now. Is there a double stack? No, there's only one. The Lena's not stacking anymore, and I don't know why. It looks like they might actually want to try and go for a kill. They do have a sentry ward down it, but it does look like Bounty already knows about it. He's playing very, very safe, very, very deep near his tower, but at this rate, the Lifesteal is just going to push it back up to his tower. He's just going to be able to farm back under the tower again, get some last hits, gets lots of experience. He's already up to level 4, so he's doing fantastic up here on this top lane, getting lots and lots of experience, a lot more than Shads is. Shads is only at level 2, almost level 3, and does look like he is going to rocket in, and he tried to block off the spawn, but only just missed it. Unfortunately, he wasn't quite able to be block it off with the rockets, but we do have Phantom Lancer down here, and I'll throw up that one, and it does look like Templar Assassin is leading the charge. She is up on 24 last hits. The Phantom Lancer now 25, just overtaking her. Lifestealer on 20, Dragon Knight on 15. So Dragon Knight in that mid lane, doing some pretty good work up here. Being able to get his last hits and thing. It's a lot about levels as well for Dragon Knight. He needs a BKB, so he doesn't need too much farm, not as much as most. But the moment he gets that BKB up, he's able to just jump on and level 16 Dragon Form with the Frost Slow, goes through all BKBs, plus the bonus damage that he does get. He'll be perfectly fine with that. But Phantom Lancer down here on this lane hasn't bought, he's got a lot less gold than I thought, but there we go over. He actually got a Hand of Midas recipe, so it looks like he's going straight in for a Hand of Midas, and he's only 100 gold away from being able to grab the Hand of Midas, and it looks like he's going for a late farming game right now. But we do have middle tower going down. Templar Assassin with the illusions down here, and it does look like she is dragging the creep wave away, so that she's going to be able to get a lot more last hits down on this tower. It does look like Moonson, he's trying to get as much down, trying to get some gold. There we go, get some nice last hits down as well, and it does look like there's going to be a slow going down on Moonson, but he's going to be perfectly fine. Templar Assassin started to take a couple of hits there and had to back out very, very quickly. But Moonson is getting some good farm, does have his bottle running, does have his boots of speed already. Templar Assassin, where is she up to? She's got the same thing basically, but she is going in for a treads. She's already got a belt of strength. Moonson can afford him if he wanted to in about 3 seconds, but not really. We'll have a look up on top lane. We do have phase boots up on the Lifestealer. So Lifestealer's got phase boots up. He's got lots of damage. He's got 2 sets of tangos still sitting in there. One's Nibs and one are his own. So he's going to be fine. The pull goes through. Lena's going to pull through, deny off most of this creep way. A Centaur just sitting there smacking down on everything. He's going to be fine. And there we go. We got Bounty Hunter. He's going to be coming in here. He's going to be trying to get some farm and some experience coming off these creeps, but he can't show himself too soon because here comes Lena Rubik. The moment he shows himself, there we go, he shows himself, and we are going to get a right click that goes down on him, but he's only going to pick up one creep from there, one little bit of experience, but he is level 5 now. Invis Room now goes off for Templar Assassin. It looks like they're going to be going up for top, and oh, nice ward there, nice sentry ward, it goes down. The Templar Assassin's there, they know now, and they are going to be going off, and can he survive this? He should be able to. No, he's going to go down, but there we go, the TP does come up now from thing, and Lifestealer comes around from behind, and that is going to be Fatty going down. The Lena's going to pick up the Bounty Hunter. Yes, she is. A good trade coming off there, and what's going on now? It does look like we have the Naga Siren trying to get up there, trying to help out, but all the TPs up into the top lane instantly. I mean, like, we've got basically, we had all 5 members just instantly TP up into that top lane. So we do have Lena now coming down, and it looks like they're going straight deck down for middle lane. They wanted to get this Templar Assassin, and here we go. Moonson walked straight over a trap. There's another trap, and it looks like Moonson's trying to go in there, trying to play really aggressive, but unfortunately Shads does walk over as well. He's not quite level 6 yet, and there we go. We do have everything going up. The cogs go off. Templar, it does look like Infinity is in a little bit of trouble there as the Naga Siren does get picked up again, and the one last hit is going to get picked up there. Going to try and get out, and it does look like Lena could be in a little bit of trouble there, is going to die really heavily right now, and we do have Rubik picking up, pushing back. Bounty Hunter does go invis, and there we go. The Templar Assassin is trapped in with the Clockwork, but the Clockwork manages to pick up, and it does look like the refraction charge is already gone. She is going to pick up another kill right now, does go into Meld right there, is going to be jumping away as quickly as she can. The Magic Wand charges do go off, is trying to pick, is it going to be enough? The one last right click from the, no, it's not. He's going to scoot out of there with only 40 HP, but it does look like Dragon Knight is now down in the bottom lane, and it does look like Naga's in a lot of trouble once again. That Dragon form's up there, it's going to be poisoning her down. Lifestealer with another kill, 6-4 in favour of, proudly sponsored by Centrelink, but the rest of them are going to get out perfectly fine, or are they? We do have Templar Assassin does come down here. Yeah, Haste Rune is going to get out, back down to the bottom lane. Phantom Lancer is farming. What a surprise. But Shads can be a little bit more down on this lane now. He's actually knows that he's there's only one down here now, but he is going to be spamming out those rockets quite a bit. We do have a Hand of Midas as well as a Ring of Basilius sitting down on that Phantom Lancer, so he's going to be able to get quite a bit of mana back, and he's just going to spam this out. Spirit Lance is just getting spammed out right now. He is going to pick up the Hand of Midas, and Shads could be in a little bit of trouble there. One more Spirit Lance, no, he doesn't have the mana for it, so he's not going to be able to do it. And there we go. Lena has come in here. Is Lena level 6? No, she's not. She's only just level 5, and it does look like we have incoming the Lifestealer. He's going to be coming down here. Dragon form, and there we go, straight out. Manages to pick up an easy kill there. Lena does pop level 6. Now we'll have that Laguna Blade. Does massive amounts of damage. Expected damage for 600. Sorry, that's Scepter damage. 450 damage burst just coming out instantly, and there we go. Bounty Hunter comes down here. Looks like he was trying to pick up a cheap kill as well, but he's not going to be able to do it. And it looks like Crazy Bill Clan has just managed to pick up all in one lovely big, but there you go. Track is now out. Nib, a nice squishy tower, instantly tracks him up. They know if a team fight breaks out, he's most likely to die, and he's going to be able to do it. And there we go. Templar Assassin with those tread is there in that middle lane right now, is slowing down that creep wave. Once that middle tower does manage to pick it up, a nice boost of gold there. Looks like going straight into a BKB. Has picked up that Ogre Club. But we go back down the middle lane. There we go. Naga Siren just picked up the Rubik. So Rubik gets picked up quite easily. The track did go off. Bounty Hunter does track up Moonson now. Moonson going to be giving away some bonus free gold as well. It looks like they might be able to pick it up. There we go. The neck does come out, and Naga picks up a double kill there out of everything, and does bonus gold coming out from the Bounty Hunter. So some nice farm coming out right there. Shads, he is up on that top lane. He's trying to catch up on a little bit that he missed earlier on. He is now level 6. He does have that hook up, and it does look like he's trying to build in those phase boosts. He's only about 80 gold away from those. So only a couple of last hits and you'll be able to get them. Probably be able to pick those up with rockets when a couple of creeps get low. But Templar Assassin is down here on this lane, so he's not going to be able to get too much out of this lane right now. Templar Assassin has picked up the Black King Bar recipe. Only needs the Mithril Hammer now, and she will have a BKB. Won't be able to get stunned. Won't be able to get any sort of magic damage done to her. And there we go. We do have Nib. He is going to be going down here. But, oh, I think he actually wasted... Yes, he wasted his walk. And there we go. We do have Laguna Blade comes straight out from the Lena. Does pick up. That's a big, heavy blow, giving that amount of gold and that sort of experience. And it does look like, yeah, Shadow Demon will get picked off by Dragon Knight as well. The hook did come out from Shads, but he did miss. But he has managed to pick up those face boots now. And the big fella, the big Dragon Knight, he does finally have his treads up, so he's going to be able to start farming a little bit more. He's got his dragon form. He wants to come down. He wants to put as much onto this tower as he possibly can. A bit of damage, but they've already fortified it, so no damage can come out onto that tower just yet. But there we go. Finally, the damage is coming down now, and there we go. Cleaned off the crown, the tower. And that is going to fall. There's nothing they can do about that. But in the meantime, Templar Assassin does manage to pick up a trade up on the type line. She does manage to pick up another tower as well. But here we go. We do have in the mid lane, we do have Bounty Hunter and Nib. You are a long way out, mate. You are going to be in a lot of trouble right now. He doesn't even have any sort of boots just yet. And the Shuritos will come out. Shuritos has got to be level 4. Yes, is level 4. Does picked off. And there we go. We got Lifestealer now just marching down in this lane. And yeah. Bounty Hunter will have to run away from that. He can't 1v1 up against that Lifestealer for fear of his life. But we do come back down in the mid lane. Moonson is down here, is walking around. Bounty Hunter did pick himself up a regeneration room, which is brilliant for him. He's going to be able to get up all his health, pick up all of that mana that he lost before, and he's going to stand up here on the high ground. He knows Lena's hiding around here somewhere, and he just wants to get a very, very... Oh, tries to get the courier, but the courier does manage to just get away. Not enough damage yet on that Janata hit because he did max out Shuritos. He wasn't able to get it. We do have Templar Assassin. She is just up here in the jungle farming. All she needs is one creep. She needs just one big creep. She would have been fine. And there we go. Bounty Hunter is now jumping back down on top of it. And oh, the track has been stolen by Rubik. Great for him to steal because there is nothing for him to get rid of it. So now that track is now on the reversal rolls. Nib is going to be able to give out bonus for everyone. And there we go. We do have an infest into Clockwork. It looks like Shadzi is going to be running down here. He really wants to try and pick up on this Bounty Hunter. And the hook goes out and Bounty Hunter's way too far away. Not going to be able to pick up. The TP is going down. They really want to try and pick up on this Phantom Lancer. Phantom Lancer is already invisible. He's walking right away. He does not want to have to deal with any of this coming down on this lane. I think they know. There we go. So the Lifestealer finally pops out. He can't sit in there all day. He really has to do. And the double drums coming up now. Bounty Hunter picks up himself a drums, and the Lifestealer picks. Sorry, not the Lifestealer. The Phantom Lancer picks up a set of drums. This is a bit of a mistake now, I think, from proudly sponsored by Centrelink. You only need one set of drums on the team. It would have been a lot better on the Bounty Hunter. Give that Phantom Lancer just enough time to be able to quickly get up. Sure, he needs the health, but here we go. Moonson is going to be going down right now, and he's going to be picked up by the Phantom Lancer. This Phantom Lancer already snowballing out of control. He probably should have tried to get himself up. He already went for the early greedy item with the Hand of Midas. He probably should have just went straight into the Diffusal Blade. Made himself really, really strong, really, really early. Bounty Hunter's the one that more needs the health. He doesn't. He does have an escape mechanism, but once he blows it, it's sort of gone. There we go. We do have Shads. He is coming up now. And there we go. The dust does go off. They know where he is. They want to try and get him. And the disruption does go off. Shads is in a little bit of trouble. Oh, and he latches straight on there. And it does look like he's going to try and get in there, but it looks like he's going to be in a lot of trouble. This Phantom Lancer does way too much damage right now. And we do have the Dragon Knight. He's going to be walking in there as well. But he's going to be... Yeah, there we go. The Spirit Lance does come out, and Phantom Lance is like, hey, I want a piece of this. And he's not going to be able to do too much. Yeah, they have to get away now. And there goes the trap from Templar Assassin. Templar Assassin coming in from behind. The stun does go out, and we do have Dragon Knight. He is going to do a lot of damage to that Templar Assassin, but she is going to be able to get away from that. So, here we... Proudly sponsored by Centrelink, just walking in and smashing face once again. It looks like they're going to be running away this game as well. There's just too much going on. I mean, they've only lost one tier 1 tower for now, and that's down here. But they're not going to be able to do too much. They've got warding around the map. Lots of sentry wards going out. Like, they've got ward, sentry, but it's just out of range. They've got another sentry ward down here in the mid, so there's not going to be able to do anything. Rubik is got a visibility rune right now. He stole Shadow Walk. So he's able to walk around the map in Shadow Walk right now, just trying to pick up whoever he can, wherever he can. And there's a Templar Assassin down there, but it's not someone you want to pick up and throw back into your team. It's just going to do, she's just going to do so much damage when you jump in. Full BKB on her. Wonder what she's going to be going for next. When you see treads, you usually see a Yasha come out from the Templar Assassins, and that's most likely what she's going to be going very, very shortly. No, she's going straight into a Blink Dagger. Usually you don't see this. Usually if they go for this sort of treads BKB build, they usually go for something along the lines of a more mobility running build, so they're going to be able to run around the map and do lots and lots of damage, because she is agility based hero, but not going to happen. But there you go. The pings come out. They know they're up there. They just de-warded up in this top lane, so they know they're hanging around here. We do have Shads. He does have a life stealer hiding inside of him right now. He's looking for a hook. He's looking for a hook anywhere he can get one, and if he's able to get one of the Phantom Lancer, he's going to die very, very quickly. Sorry, guys. But there you go. It looks like the Phantom Lancer is in there. There you go. The hook goes out. The dust goes out as well. Phantom Lancer cannot escape from this, but the disruption comes out as well as the Song of the Siren. And big damage. The rage was still going on there. And it looks like Shads is going to go down as well. And the song was stolen by Nib, but it's just not enough. You guys should just run out of there. You really can't do much about that. And a bit of a fail there coming out from the Lina. The Lina just tried to some, but Nib, lack of communication. He wasn't going to be able to. He wasn't able to cancel the Song of the Siren quick enough. Lina might have had enough damage there to kill off the Phantom Lancer, but it wasn't going to happen. Double damage room was on the Templar Assassin as well, so she was pumping out massive amounts of damage, and this is going to be a Roshan. This is either going to be Tier 3, Tier 2 to Roshan, most likely. But that fight did go for a little while too long than I thought it would. But there we go. It does look like TP going straight out from Templar Assassin. She's going to be going top lane. And GG has been called out by Monsoon. That is it. Publicly sponsored by Centrelink, has taken their second game in a row. They will remain in the upper bracket. Crazy Bill Clan will be dropping down into the lower bracket. Don't forget, they're not out of it yet. They still have to lose in the lower bracket. But these are all best of ones, ladies and gentlemen. The only best of three will be in the grand final. And sorry about that, guys. Will be the grand final. Best of ones, both in the upper and the lower bracket. Crazy Bill Clan, bad luck to them. They'll be able to get back up there, hopefully, later on. Shout out to Shads, our Gamestah caster, who is playing for Crazy Bill Clan. And a big shout out to the Crazy Bill guys. The public. Proudly sponsored by Centrelink, guys. They keep asking for me to shoutcast their games, but they're just playing too well. I want to see a couple of even games out there as well. I have to say, man of the match probably go to Infinity. That Naga Siren's doing so much work, netting, making sure of the kills, saving the net for the right spot. But I will be back with more Dota 2 action here from Respawn Land in Bandura. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are having a fantastic evening. I am sitting here with our other two casters, Kit Fox as well as Coldblock, casting the League of Legends over on www.twitch.tv/Gamestah TV number 2. I am TV number 1, TV number 3, sorry. Don't forget, guys, go and check out anything around here. If you're down around Bandura, we are here all night. Come down to the Union Hall at La Trobe University. Come down. There's a Thermal Take booth, a Gigabyte booth, as well as a Steel Series booth, all up here with some of their latest products, some of their greatest artworks. There'll be familiar faces that you all love and know from the esports community down here. I am Gamestah's RagnaroK. I will be bringing you more Dota 2 action shortly.